Fridays with Fern.
Hi, and welcome to Fridays with Fern. Today, I want to talk about helping our first responders. And Pennsylvania's budget provides, among other things, funding for a grant program that is essential in getting them resources they need to help keep our community safe. But that money is only available for certain projects, and there's a lot of bureaucracy involved in getting it. Unfortunately, things like utilities and fuel for emergency response vehicles aren't eligible for these funds, and that is why volunteers are so important for our emergency response teams to keep operating. Now, you don't have to run into a burning building to help. You can help in other ways, like working to cut through the red tape to get a grant or pitching in to plan one of the fundraisers they host throughout the year. And if you don't have time to volunteer, then please attend one of their community events to help them help us stay safe.
Fridays with Fern.
Welcome to Fridays with Fern. Every week at the end of our video, we list local events and highlight new additions to our area. I do this because more often than not, these events are hosted by local organizations and small local businesses. I believe that small local businesses are the backbone of our communities, and these gatherings are one of the reasons why. They're a key ingredient in the glue that holds us together to keep unity in our community. And you can help out just by showing up. So take a look at the happenings of the week, and maybe we'll see you there.
Fridays with Fern.
Welcome to Fridays with Fern. Every day, myself and members of Team Fern are out in our communities asking what issues are important to you. Because I believe that candidates should be accessible to answer all of your questions. So when you see me out and about, feel free to approach me if you want, even if it's at the grocery store. After all, we should have transparency not only in our government, but from our candidates too. And I'm here for it.
Fridays with Fern.
Welcome to Fridays with Fern. Today, I want to talk about my bipartisan work that brought together a split Congress to provide medical coverage for millions of Americans, including many right here in Pennsylvania. I spent more than a decade working on a bill that passed the United States House with yes votes from 212 Democrats and 190 Republicans. I get proven results because I know it's not about sticking it to the other guy. It's about serving the people.
Fridays with Fern.
Welcome to Fridays with Fern. Today, I want to talk about why I fight for the working class. I began working when I was 15, and I've worked in the service industry, the financial sector, then healthcare. As a CNA, I'd work until my hands literally bled, put on a pair of gloves, then get back to work. Like so many others, I often worked multiple jobs just to get by. In the 25 years I've spent in the workforce, that hasn't improved. And that's why I believe it's long past time we stop electing people to provide solutions to problems they've never had.
Fridays with Fern.
Welcome to Fridays with Fern. It's Pennsylvania's responsibility to provide a quality public education to our children, and we can provide that without placing more burden on homeowners by investing money that's been tied up in Harrisburg. But we also need financial oversight to ensure that our tax dollars aren't being spent recklessly. Investing in a high-quality public education for all of our children is a no-brainer, but how we do that matters.
Fridays with Fern.
Welcome to Fridays with Fern. As we all know, the Supreme Court decided that a woman's personal medical decisions are no longer none of the government's business, sending it to 50 different legislative bodies while calling it less government. I have always been a strong advocate for reproductive freedoms, and now that the threat of taking them away is no longer a threat, but a reality, we must fight to make sure that it doesn't happen here. Women's rights are under attack, and I will fight to protect them.